Hi. I'm just some guy. Doesn't really matter who I am. This video is gonna be for the guys who feel a bit down, who feel maybe life's not worth carrying on anymore. You know, and people will be telling you things like, hey, but at least you're not starving to death. And I suppose you're not, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. But at least your priorities will be set damn straight. And, should you really be comparing yourself to starving kids in Africa? I mean, might make you feel better about yourself temporarily, but then so what? You are you, and you got some work to do. You feel that life has hit you hard. But let me tell you something, you're gonna hit life back. That's for damn sure. You remember that song, Creep by Radiohead? You know, kind of dopey but cute, mainly appealed to emo teenagers back in the day.
But it's something about this song, it digs deep to this loserdom.
That all white people have?
That white people have this innate thing where they want to feel bad. That's why they voted for Barack. It's just like, I'm a creep. I didn't own slaves, but I'm a weirdo. And I'm gonna tell you the part too that I learned is very important to white folks. I'm telling you, I've been studying. I study, man. It's not. This feels good.
Yeah.
I wish I was special. You're so effing special.
Yeah.
That's whatever that little part is. That digs into white people's soul. That part, it does something to you.
And remember those lyrics, I wish I was special. Man, fuck being special. I mean, come on, we all have our advantages and disadvantages. And of course, we all wish we were special. Otherwise, we wouldn't have to work in order to fucking become special. Stop stressing over special people who had rich parents or, got an easy start in a particular industry or Asian piano playing kids who are like prodigies, but what you don't know is maybe the most likely had very disciplined parents and they did excruciating hours of practice whilst everyone else was having fun and talking shit. Are you really willing to make that kind of sacrifice? Maybe you are. You want to be that guy with the Rolex and the hot girl. This isn't a Rolex, by the way, it's a cheap knockoff. You want to be that guy without deserving to be the kind of guy who gets those things. It's all well and good just to sit in your Lamborghini and take a few pictures and be like, hey, look at me, I'm in a Lamborghini. But there's probably more to that guy than you think. He saw what he wanted and was willing to do whatever it took to get it. I believe that's the right way to do things. Oh yeah, I really do. Yeah, technically there are loopholes around getting those things. Believe me, I've tried all of them. But do you really want to take the shortcut? You see those guys and girls who have a big social media following, and you're thinking to yourself, damn, it was just meant for them. I could never be like them. How can I be like them? So special. Well, better to think of it this way. They can never be like me. And since when was anything ever meant to be? Really? And in all fairness, isn't really that hard to just talk a bunch of shit in front of camera. And if you happen to be one of those talented individuals, just remember there's nothing worse than wasted talent. Here's a good attitude to have. I was never born to be good at this or that, but I'm gonna be great at it anyway. I was dealt a bad hand, so I made a counteroffer to the dealer by negotiating with my fist. I'm not the type of person who is perceived as sexy. I'm not the most attractive dude. I'm not the tallest, richest, or the smartest. But I still fucked your girl. Okay, maybe that's an extreme example, but you get my point. The point is, that's the attitude you need to have. Okay, maybe you don't have all the typical attributes of someone who has all these seemingly unobtainable things, but you're gonna get them anyway. You see, our intelligence holds us back. And logically speaking, you might be absolutely correct. But fuck that anyway. And nobody gives a fuck about your status either. They're too busy worrying about their own status. Believe that. Let's talk about some other inspirational characters, other than myself. David Goggins. A man who had a truly abusive childhood. Was overweight. Had full of confidence issues and insecurities. The perfect recipe for failure for most people. Yet through sheer willpower, managed to excel in a military career and as a record-breaking athlete. Jocko Willink, who was a lieutenant commander in the US Navy SEALs. He took every bad situation and possible excuse and would respond with good every time. So let's say, I got my heart broken. Good. Get over it. Get someone else. Get stronger from it. I lost my job. Good. Get another one. Learn some new skill. I lost all the ones closest to me. Good. Learn how to live alone. I lost all my possessions. Good. You don't need that shit anyway. Or go get it back. Yeah. And if you hit absolute rock bottom, then consider believing in God, if you don't already. I mean, when the world's already coming to an end, what else are you gonna do? That's all I gotta say.